I'm working on a platinum. Platinum. I want a platinum. I haven't done a platinum screen paint in so long, and I want to do a platinum. The platinum's better than silver. I tell you that much. It's much better than silver because it's much darker and produces quite nicely. So I was thinking about doing an ILEG Platinum Black Widow. That's what I want to do. Let me see. So we got this lined up right now. Right. Put that right there. It's already saved. And then I'm going to save it to here. I'm never going to find this folder, ever. I know for a fact I'm never going to find this folder. So I'm going to take it into pictures and give it its own folder so I can track it down. Because I'll never find it. Not in that one. Let's see. So we need a ILEG Platinum Black Widow. All right, let me see. Let's see. Are we in the edit page already? I think I'm already in the edit page. So are we here or are we out? Yeah, okay, we're in because we're logged into the other page. Alright, I'm going to come out of here. Right now I want to finish working on those pages. I want to go to my whatchamacallit. Where's my promo page for that? Alright, found it. Jeez, they're on the mark too. Right on time. Alright, let's see. Let me get to that selection. You're blocking me from my selection. Should be getting there. Come on, come on, come on. Right. You're in the way. Yeah, you're in the way. Get out of the way. Man, can we get? Yeah, we need you. We need you. There's some kind of access to. Here we go. Not right now for these. Where are you at? Just put you in here. Got a fresh folder for it. Huh. Interesting. But I found the gunmetal faster than I found the other one. Right. I put down what? What did I put down? It's an FLE. Something else. Put down there. Here it is. So we're going over for here. And I'll get the gunmetal technology over there. So I'm doing a platinum. I haven't done a platinum in a while, and I'm definitely going to do a platinum. I got a nice pretty color I want to add to my platinum technology that will work just fantastic for what I do. I want to have multiple colors. I want to have multiple colors here. I want to have multiple colors out here. All right, now let's see. This is it right here. I'm going to have to change your name. Can't have anything like that. Let's see. Platinum. Platinum gunmetal. Let's see, now gunmetal. Platinum block. So I have gunmetal, platinum, and black. I have all three that I need to do it. Platinum, black. Right, and I need one more. No, it can't be it. Let's see here. Now, add that over here. This is where the hours of headache kick in. This is the hard part. I'm just trying to track down stuff that you already done already. Figure out where it just went to. Cause I just literally just did the labels for this gunmetal. and trying to figure out where they went to. So let's see what's going on here. Just did the labels for the gunmetal. I gotta track those down, put them in a proper folder where I can get access to them. I need something that falls under all ranges. We need a 260 kit. I always have a kit in my collection at 2 something, and that's what we're missing. So the platinum would be perfect for that. No. Close, but no. Definitely no. I'm working on a PC tomorrow. Definitely working on something tomorrow for PC or something. Cause man, I've been cracking at this for the last hour or so, going through tons of pictures to find out, get everything set up. This is it. This is it right here. So wait, which one is this one? See, that's okay. I'm gonna do this one right here. I'm gonna switch this one over, put it into an account so we definitely have it. This is one right here. All right. Do we have access to it? No. Okay. We don't need access to it. Give me the retouch up. Okay, so I have to remove that. Apply that. And then go in and put in the text next to this. Turn this into this. That into that. So we go ILEG. That is the exact same color. Alright, there we go. Let me see what's standing. A little bit bigger. Alright, that's perfect. Save this to a folder when you get our hands on it. I'm going to put this in a file. Yeah, but I don't see it right there. Alright, so I'm going to go to the other folder and put it there instead. I never can find it. Put it in here. Definitely gonna find it. Wait, save it to here. Put that on right here. It should be right there where I put you at. Well, it better be in here. I'm about to say, I know I just loaded it in here. Here we go. Alright, that's how it's done. So we have the gunmetal, we have platinum, we have black. and the gamer's a physical screen. All right. Okay, it's finished. All right, let me see. Let's save that. Marketplace. Oh, no, bring it back. Marketplace. Oh, yeah. Site names. This is changing out tomorrow, and this needs to go because we don't have this anymore. Put this out of here. No. I already know that already. All right, I just need you to take, delete this. Out. Alright, so what do you want? I'm trying to edit you. Right, the other way. The other way. There we go. Alright, that's one. Alright, let me see. Quasar. Dead heat gamer, impact scanner. Acoustic. Alright, this was already upgraded. So that's the acoustic surface right there. Two of these 100 and 120 inch. Use that for that folder. Here we go. 32 ounces, 32 ounces. That's about 32 ounces. 32 ounces. I'm gonna do 32 ounces in 1 gallon. We've got 1 gallon behind, so we can put 32s in 1 gallon of these. 32. Oh, come on, you're on the wrong side of this. Oh, definitely on the side. Come back over. What you doing? You're doing too much. So 32. There's a line there. That was up here. 32. 32. Oops. Oops. 32 ounces. To log into the other account, pull up the specification sheet, and bring it back in here. That's what I have to do. So I'll bring the specification sheet back in there. That would be nice. We have this switch on this already. All right. I'll just save, come back in, pull the menu from there. I'm switching from one site. This used to be on the Crystal Ridge site, not anymore. The site's been converted. I got to bring the gunmetal here. So we'll do 2 of these. I'm going to put that in later on. I have to reduplicate this page. Save and duplicate. This is going to be the 1 gallon. So Oh, there was a pink widow up here. We did have one up here. You know, I have one. I left the label for and everything. It's already done. The shopping cart wasn't done. It should have gone now. Convert the shopping cart. That's it. All right, let me see. Wait, it's an whatchamacallit already. Just go grab the other one and go back to that one. All right, I'm gonna save this one. I think we're going to do this one differently. I'm only going to make this in one type of container, so we're going to do a 50 ounce for these. And they come in one size of 50 ounces. Do a 180-inch screen. So 50. Nope. Okay, that one. 50 ounce. Way too much melon bird. No, it's not kicking it. Oh. Let's see. Oh, you want to play nice, huh? Get in there, man. What to do? Coming soon. Coming soon. Soon. Oh, man, come on, be nice. Coming soon. No, it's not what I asked for. You gotta listen to what I'm saying, don't it? All right, there we go. Coming soon. No. Doing too much. Doing too much. We're doing too much again. All right, let me go back in here again. Doing way too much. I didn't ask for all that. Coming soon. So what I'm asking for is exactly what I asked for. Let's see if we gave me what I asked for. I just added the 2 cents in there with it. Coming soon. Alright, cool, did put in there. Alright, let me see. White. just copy and paste all this? Just do my job. So much freaking music. Come on. Let me copy and paste this. Really? There's no copy on that, it's a paste? Jawa. Are you kidding me? Alright, whatever. PLT, PLT. Black. I don't think I'm missing something here. Black Platinum Widow. Okay, I was right. Black. Platinum Black Widow. Nope. It's another buddy. The other one. Cat. Solo. Let me see. ABV. And this is going to be. Alright, yeah, so. ABV. Technology. I went off that one, no problem. We're not going to deal with this because it won't work. We're not going to have people black screen to project on that one. Let me see. Character screen, type of flat, emphasis on. Okay, projector screen type. This is not. Emphasis on. Size 50 ounces, 50 ounces. Oops, 50 ounces. Size 180. Take these out. So normal VLC, normal phone. Collaborating. That's not the technical instructions. Let me see. This is base 180 from low VOC or from the loader. Surfaces. think my jumping is done. Two sixes. 130. Test this out. Okay. Where do we put this in there? What is this? We built a showroom? Oh, I gotta see this. I don't remember doing this. Oh no, we changed out the marketplace. We took out the Spaceman. That's what it was. That's in there now for the IG. Yeah, I forgot. Spaceman's not wrong. We got rid of it. Alright, cool. Alright, trying to load up. So we got a new platinum when we developing. Gunmetals are already in here. I gotta basically go in and get their specification sheet up at the site to transfer them here. No longer available on the Crystalwood site because that's being converted right now. Ah, crap. I'll need the keyboards, please. This is the other new technology right here, which isn't coming out yet. This is the quantum black. This means that we do that light. Let me see. We have the quasars are going to be pretty soon out. Quasars are not going anywhere. As a matter of fact, somebody's picking up the quasar. They're going to be using it offline for something. So, yeah. We give them a discount price, and they're going to use it for something. So it's going to be a part of our we have to build a website for companies for invoice only. There's no anything on it. It's just basic invoice. Let's see. So they go in message board. They type in their email address, and we send them their invoices from there. Yeah, I know at the end of the day, trolls are already thinking, I can get over that. No, it goes to that encryption company. I told you, we changed. Everything's going through the encryption company at the end of the day. You want to test them? See what happens? Because you can go play with them if you want. Test them out, see if they're jerking up. Yep. That's why we got. That's why we applied for that, because we had a problem with people contacting us and carrying on. Which again, emails will be used against you in court, and we actually bring the court for cyber crimes. So get ready for that too. Also, these people will basically gather your information and basically build a case against you and come get you because you're attacking their building and us. That's what I said. Grown men. You're expecting 16-year-olds to be doing this nonsense. My channel's not set up for 16-year-olds. It's set up for grown men. You mess around, have somebody put one of the freaking those rams to one of those doors and hydraulic rams and throw a couple of them stunners up in there, you'd be done. And they will do it. They don't care. Especially if you're dealing with a private security firm. That's really got some problems in. Because they really don't play by rules. The chances are they probably got a private security firm. This is what they deal with. And people are sending death threats to CEOs and stuff like that, and people are harassing companies and carrying on and acting up. That's what they're for. And because of your attitude and the way you've been carrying on, you got us eligible for that list. The stuff we showed them, they were like, yeah, you got to be on here. We saw my phone records, and that guy contacted us over and over and over again that many times. That is pretty sad. You literally do not have a life at all. Period. To call somebody that many times you don't have a life. That is pretty, that tells us at the end of the day, nothing going on at all. Another thing. I bet you right now they're pretty much crying on their YouTube channels. I'm in here building another company and they're crying about, oh my God knows what. Always crying about something. Never do anything. Don't worry about that. Especially you, Mr. Fernando. I got something planned for you. I got process service coming to your front door. I finished my application for the CCP. I'm done. It wasn't hard. I did it already. Finished and done. Now all I gotta do is wait for them to basically contact me back, which is about 2 days. They know I've already been in the system already, so it's easy. They already know how to get a process server. I passed everything already the first time. That's how we got the process server. So it should be an easy process. I've had this problem with you before. They already reviewed my case before. I'm eligible to have this all go to court, so it's open and shut. Just so you know. But we got $30K laying around because you're going to need it because you got paid. And yes, I will get an execution of judgment on that $30K. Because that's what he has to pay out. $30,000 plus all court costs. So since I already did this already, since they already had me on file, I just had to go in, open up a few cases, load in some more. I loaded some extra information too on top of that, some extra stuff. Not on the Black Series. The Black Series is separate. That I'm taking to federal court. But this will lay the foundation for federal court. So the federal court, I can tell them I had previous problems from you before touching on copyrights. And you hit a second company, you were touching the copyrights through there also too. So this will already lay the foundation. We'll already be in the system already. And this will get us for round 2, which is going to be extremely expensive because I'm at you for a $5 million mark. I'm dead serious. Yes, I am. Let me see. Can't wait to hear that freaking excuse in court. I don't have it. The judge gonna say, I don't care if you don't have it. You're gonna have to pay it. You broke the law. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. You're not walking out of that courtroom, so you know that. This is federal. You mess with my copyrights at the end of the day, you're going to jail. So you are not walking out of that courtroom, so you know that. And you're going to have to be there. This is a criminal charge too, also too. So you know that. Once we file with them, it is automatically considered a criminal charge, which means you are not leaving out of that courtroom. Once you leave from California and you come there, you're not going back. So you know that. Because you're being charged with basically copyright violation or copyright infringement violation. That's what you'll be charged with. You ain't going nowhere. You don't show up, we show there, you got a bench warrant. They're going to come get you. FBI will come after you because it's a federal crime. You don't touch my copyrights and then you're going to get away with that at the end of the day. You lost your marbles. Let me see. Okay. What do we have here from the Quasar? 64 ounce. So I'm going to discontinue the 64 ounce. So we don't need that one anymore. So let me go here. Manage here. Oh, and just to let you know, you touched the Quasar too, right? We know about that already. I got something planned for you for that one too. Let me drag you behind right back in court, another lawsuit. Defamation, slander, whatever we can dig up on you, we're dropping in the hat. Take it to court for that too. But I think what Mr. Fernando thinks at the end of the day, nothing's going to happen to him. Even though he had a process server come to his front door already, he already thinks nothing's going to happen to him. And I got something for you, buddy. I guarantee you. What's coming to your front door at the end of the day, I'm going to make you a believer. 100% a believer that we don't play around. Let me see. We have it at 64. 64. That's around 64. Here we go. 64. Is that 64? 64 is one of the other showing. 64. 64. Okay, take that. We don't have anymore. Not playing with you, buddy. So you know what that means at the end of the day, don't you? I hope you do. You better have my 30K saved up. If you don't have it, it's not going to go well for you. I'm going to tell you right now. The people I'm going to be executing the judgment on, they don't play around. They're going to get my money one way or another, which means they'll clear your banking accounts, whatever they got to do. I don't care. As long as I got my money. That's all that matters. So that's going to be your problem at the end of the day, to pay up. Mind you still got another $175,000 for that defamation dumb nonsense you got yourself into too. But you'll be paying that up too. So apparently, because you hit my copyright multiple times, there are a few of these are going to go out, which means you hit the copyrights, but you did basically write your name on these copyrights. So those are the ones we're saving for federal court, because we know those carry serious jail time for taking someone's name and oh heck yeah, he's automatically going to get jail time for that. So the line of disrespect, unbelievable. So those are being saved for that. But with the CCB, I found out that because you did hit my copyrights at different times of the year, I could file more than one of these against you. So it looks like you're going to owe me 60 grand. Because when I get done, I already filed one. I'm filing the second one. Then the other one's going to court. We got a third one going to court. I'm going to make sure by the time we hit federal court that we have 2 of these charges against you already won and packed away. So the judge can see that we've had problems with you in the past. And I will be bringing up Frankenstein, by the way. That you've made money off that company. So you're going to have to pay them up too. And since you felt the CCB was such a joke, I copied all that. All that stuff you said about them, that was also submitted. About them being a joke, a bunch of scammers and all that. Yeah, I submitted that in the documents. Now when you meet the judge, see that you have no respect for their system, or basically the copyright rules that are put in place to keep people's stuff from being touched. Now, again, once I sue this and done, I'm going to file a class action lawsuit with Wix. Because Wix allowed you to go in and touch my stuff and didn't do anything about it. And this is where we sue them for millions of dollars. And I got a lawyer waiting for that one too. As soon as all this is done, let me get you in court, get you prosecuted, get you thrown in jail, then we'll go out to Wix. So technically, you got me paid. Alright, I'm going to start this second one tomorrow. This is for the other copyrights on the website, posting our copyrights directly to the website, all that. And in these forms, they ask us, where did this originally start from? We have to put down Wix. We have to put down their location, because that's where it started from. Then the next one to be YouTube, stuff like that. So you post it on YouTube, that's one set of lawsuits right there. And then you post it on Wix, that's the other set of lawsuits. Because they're separate. They're 2 entities. You can't put them both on there. So that's why you have 2 lawsuits. So they equal up to 60 grand. So if you can't pay it all off, interest is going to collect on these things. I mean, a lot of interest, which means now you're going to have to pay off that and the interest. Keep in mind, this interest is a type of lawsuit, so people don't know that. You know that? Yeah. You'll pay the interest off too. Sometimes the interest can be literally so high it's actually worth more than the lawsuit itself. So to follow one with YouTube. I already followed one already with Wix. That's the first one we put in. Now the second one I'm putting in right now, this one's going to be for YouTube, when you're posting stuff on YouTube. I could literally get you for a couple other things too on top of that, but I think this is enough. This is more than what we need. But this will make me happy at the end of the day. You got to pay for it, man. You got to pay for it. And again, like I said, they don't got to serve you. They don't got to serve your wife. They can stamp it to your door. All they got to do is send me a picture back and the guy's identification code, who sent it out, who was the processor, all that. That's it. They send that to email. And all I got to do is take that information and send it to these guys right here, and it's on. We go to court. That fast, that quick. There ain't nothing you can do about it. You don't show up, guess what? You forfeit all things. The only thing about this, you don't go to jail. That's the only thing about this one right here. But you will pay that money. So by the time we hit the federal court, the big boy house, I'm going to take both of those forms of documents saying we won this case against you. We're going to go to federal court and we're going to prosecute you for a Black Series edition, because that's the one you was writing on top of the names of them and calling this and calling the scammers and stuff. That's what I'm going to hit you with. Fernando, you're looking at a good easy 80 years with no problem. $80 years with no problem. So you're done. That's it. You made it real easy for us. Very easy. All right, so I'll get started on this tomorrow. Get this filled out right now and get my other page done and work on that. That's the next stage we have to get done. So glad, man. When you're gone, I'll never hear from you ever again. Ever. Not ever. You'll be behind bars for the rest of your life. You've done it to yourself. And like I said, over and over again, no one to blame. I was not joking with you when I told you that I'm getting you taken care of this month. I was not joking with you. I've already been in the system already the first time when I had a problem with you. Now we're back in again in there, getting it done. And I will be reaching out to your landlord so you know that. When that process server gets there, I'm going to read it to your landlord. I got to have a talk with him. I need to know did he know anything about what your criminal activity in that building? Because if we find out, like I said, that he knew that you were basically tampering with our copyrights and all this stuff he was doing with our company, if he knew, I'm filing a lawsuit against your landlord. Get your fake landlord at the end of the day, too. I got his number, got him pinned, too, on top of that, showing you got a fake landlord to contact us. Not going to go well for you. See, this is the thing about Fernando. You do a lot of dirt, man. You do. I'm pretty sure you do more dirt than this off of YouTube. This is called life. It catches up to you in the end. And the more dirt you do, the bigger the catch-up. I'm not talking about what you put on your hot dog. So that means the more you're going to have to pay back. And judging by what you have in your collection, you don't have the money to pay us. And even in your gaming collection, you don't have that kind of money. You don't. But you're gonna have to pay it. It's going to wreck your credit for good. You don't have to worry about that. That's not something you have to worry about. Prison's what you're going to have to worry about. That's where he's going to end up going. And copyrights are not something to play around with. And at the end of the day, he thought literally that he could play around with it and get away with it, and thought at the end of the day that no one's going to say anything about it. Oh, no, buddy. You gave me the best gift of all. You touched my copyrights. That gives me a chance to throw you in jail. And I'm definitely going to go do it. That's the last thing you should have did, is give me that kind of power at the end of the day. I can take your freedom away from you right away. This time, I'm not going to drag my feet. I got the paperwork. The first one's done. I'm going to get the second one done tomorrow. It cost me $140 to get them completed. You're going to reimburse me on that too, on top of that, because you got to be able to pay that back. You're going to tell me how you're going to walk into a courtroom, and I got over 67 different versions of pictures of you touching my copyrights without my permission, and you don't have one permission slip from me. How are you going to get around that? If the first one was enough to get a process server to come to your front door, what do you think your odds of winning that case? Mind you, Mr. Fernando, in this court case with CCB, there are no lawyers. It's just me, you, and the judge. That's it. You're going to speak for yourself. That's where I want it. So, I'll be there. My family will be there. You definitely will be there. But you're still going to have to come down here because you got that other case coming up involving that defamation and all that stuff. Let me see. We're all locked in. Everything's good, Chief? Oh, you removed it, right? Did you remove it? I did remove it. Okay, let me see. Let me go publish this. Eric, I've been asking for this for the longest time, the longest time. We'll give your money away to charity. All of it. I don't want it. Give it to somebody who needs it more. Take one bad thing, turn into something good for other people. All my filing will be done at the end of this month, February. Everything will be finished and completed. Mr. Fernando, you're going to learn a very valuable lesson about life. You are. I don't care if you take it as a joke. I really don't care. Because when I told you the first time I was going to have a process server come to your front door, you took it as a joke. You didn't take it as a joke when I got a knock on your door, did you? No, I was on the phone the whole time with him. So you know I mean business. So the next time around, since we got more time, I do know how to file everything. So that's easy for us. We're already in the system already. So first, second, third time, whatever, will be easy for us. I'm going to get the original process server I got the first time so no one gets lost. He knows exactly where you live at. I'm going to direct him to post it right to your door, take a picture, send it to us. And that way we can send it to the courts and get you ready to get you into a courtroom as fast as possible. You don't show up, then you forfeit. Once you forfeit, I will file execution of judgment right away. And they'll be there in no time at all. Start freezing your banking account and everything else under the sun. Remind you, if you think at the end of the day they come alone, they don't. They come with sheriff's department, comes with them. Make sure to protect them at the end of the day so you don't try something stupid. So, yeah, they'll come and get your stuff and sell it off and pay them off my debt. Here, sorry, your debt, because you owe me. If you can't pay that up, then guess what happens next? Your paycheck. We garnish your paycheck. Now, the other court, the federal court's going to take some time for us to get there, which means you're going to have to work. But you got to pay off a lot of money. So that means you'll be working for me until you go to court, federal court, to pay me off. Now, you got three of these lawsuits before you hit the big boy. You have 2 lawsuits with the CCB, and you have the lawsuit coming up in defamation when you flash those pictures and carry it on. Plus the other pictures I have all together. You're taking it down, all of them together. And that's $175,000 in civil court. So, till we get to, that may carry a prison. I don't know. It tells you that's going to be iffy right there. I don't know how that one's going to go. Because there's a lot of stuff in there. It's got criminal charges we filed against them. There's like over 23 accounts in there. So there's a good chance that the judge could issue a warrant for an arrest. It could happen. Anything can happen in court. It's a possibility. Especially when we have to go in and explain to the judge that we had to go file with ZCB because I was touching our copyrights too. And we got to show that too on top of that. So there's a good possibility it could happen. But if it doesn't happen, which I'm surprised if it doesn't, if it doesn't happen, they're still going to have to work. And you still got to pay bills at the end of the day. So if he works, guess what happens? They take it out of his check. So when he gets his check, you're going to see something pop up there that says, that'll be us, that'll be the bill, that'll be the, not my name won't be up there, that'll be the people I pay, the bill, the debt collectors, it'll be them, that'll be taking the money out. And they take out, what, 25% or something like that? However long it takes for us to go to court, is you'll be working for me. Every time when you get paid, I get paid. If it takes a year or so for them to rally up to get you in court and you get your income tax, I take the whole thing. Unless you can show you got small kids or something like that, but I'm pretty sure I get a whole large chunk of it from me. You'll be working for me. How else are you going to pay me? That's why people get up there and say, oh, I ain't going to pay him anything. No. It don't work that way. It don't. They go to your payroll and take that out. You don't pay that up at all. No. It comes out of your payroll. Like if you owe like back child support, they gave you the opportunity to pay that. But if you don't pay it, what they do is when the court orders it, they take it out of you already from the door. And when you get your check, it shows they took it out already. That's what happens when you get sued. They don't wait for you to pay that up. Now, some people, what they do is they sue somebody. They wait for them to pay it up. I said, never do that. Go execute judgment. If they're kind of people that you know you can trust and they'll pay up, then you can work out that deal with them. That'd be nice. But some people aren't like that. I don't trust this joker for nothing. So the minute I get that judgment, I'm gonna go execute judgment on him as fast as possible and get it done that same day. I'm gonna process that. I'm taking $1,000 with me. It can cost me no grand. I'm taking $1,000 with me just in case. See what has to be done. I'll follow right against you behind. And all for the rest of them, yeah, them too. Of them getting sued. But like I said before, he's a snitch. He's gonna snitch on every single one of them. That's what they gotta worry about right now. They gotta worry about his behind snitching. You'd be surprised how fast a person will talk. Once you put him into a SWAT car, put handcuffs on him, take him down to be processed, they are all ready to start spitting right from the door. But they don't want to be there. They don't want to be there and they don't want to come back. Who in their right mind want to be locked up and be in a situation where you can't go anywhere, you just stuck there? So if there's a way that they can shorten their time and they can get out a little bit faster, they're going to start talking. What we got here? We got to abbreviate more on this because we got more technology. Okay, so this would be this. Yeah. Crack under pressure. That doesn't really take much. Let's see. FLE. There we go. This one. Yeah. Correctly. I've got something down here. These are called black on black tests. I gotta put my new ones in here for my new technology. So matter of fact, I'm doing them right now. So as I'm in here. All the screen paints testing. That's why I said good luck in court, because you're gonna need it. We've done a ton of tests. I can do that black test right there. Man, you're gonna lose pitifully in court. Sheesh. You gotta expand the list. I'm gonna lose. All this testing I've done. I think when I get done, I'm gonna go across the street, get myself something to eat, sit down out in the park, and just enjoy my freedom. That's what I'm gonna do. It's interesting because I used to be on the opposite side. Now I'm on the other side. They won't be on the side. That's crazy, isn't it? Yep. At one point in my life, I used to be on this side. Not anymore. That is interesting. Choose which one of what. We don't need none of these. We're good. I want to get a background. Can we get a background change in here? We're good on that. We don't need that. Background change to black. That's all we need. We have never been through one of these lawsuits before. I can explain to you one thing. Scared is not the word for it. You're going to lose your livelihood. Everything. You're going to become homeless. Scared is not the word. As for the other fellow, I'm building a folder right now. I know where his building's at. It's a little high rise. I know where he's at. We'll be sending some documents over there to his building management really soon. Yeah, I got some stuff over there we're going to send over there. Just to get them ready, let them know we're coming. All your information's on there, everything. So they know exactly who you are. They can give it to you when it reaches. Nice little envelope, certified envelope. He sent me one last rant, some crazy stuff he sent me, saying that nothing can happen to him. Okay, we keep believing that. Meanwhile, I'm good friends with your building, so you know that. Yeah, I know people down there now. Yep. I meet people and I have friends everywhere I go. I always meet people, the nicest people. So, I have friends in your building now. Let me see. This is ILEG game black versus black test. Let's see. I'm planning to do some screens down here soon. In your building complex. Yep. Who knew, huh? Yeah. Even thinking about going out and taking a tour to look at it first. Of course, with my associates. Will be going with me. And one of them is a Marine. Actually, sorry. A few of them are Marines. He's bringing some friends down with him. And take a look at your whole area down there. I'm pretty sure we can put a nice projection screen set up in that area. Pretty nice one too. So I'm bringing him on board. He's done some construction work, and we're gonna have to probably install something in, put a screen in that big for the community. So we'll be down there soon. Before we get down there, we make sure we got this nice little envelope, this package we're gonna send down to your building to let your people know at the end of the day, the place you're in, kind of activity you can carry on and acting up. And it will be signed by an attorney. I got family up in Buckleton, Maryland. Oh, I do. And there's cousins up there. I'm gonna go up there and pay a visit. No, I am. I'm definitely gonna be putting a screen up there. Definitely. For their community for free. I'm gonna donate one. I haven't decided the size yet. That's why we have to go up there and have a look. We'll send pictures back and forth. We talk to building management about putting something up there for the community. It's gonna have some kind of movie night. We're doing something in Allentown, so movie night. So we can get together and watch a movie. And we talked about how fantastic that would be for the community to get together and watch all types of movies together. So that's what I want to set up. And they've seen our technology and freaking love it. So they want to basically want me to send some more stuff over, which I got to do that tomorrow. I got to send stuff over to them tomorrow to show them off some of the stuff we've been working on. Yeah, I'm going to get that done tomorrow. I literally forgot about that. Let me see. So that new IGA, whatever technology, ILEG technology, we're going to be actually doing a screen over there. The big boy. So I don't know, 250, that's a big screen. I might have to bring in somebody with a metal grommet system to put that in. We'll get it up there. If you're still there, you get a chance to see my work. And it's quite impressive, by the way. ILEG, black versus black. Oh yeah, black versus black test, by the way. They're always supposed to have, I keep adding in more and more of these black versus black tests. And the thing about it is, I don't see them on their, forget it, they don't do tests, forget it. Black versus black. Gotta have these for everything. Let me see. We did black versus black at 1,000 rooms. We did the fabric. Oh crap, we did a whole bunch of them. Yeah, which one got them too? The other screen's got them. What are you over there looking all freaking suspicious for? Just thinking, just staring at the wall like, oh. You want some fish? You're working pretty late, so I can get the rest of this done. Well, what did you have? You on one side, I'll be on this side with 2 keyboards, 2 chairs. You've been here working with me. It'll be awesome. Awesome. I'm back to teach you how to build computers. You'll be building your own cat computer. Your own cat computer. What would you do on it all day? Watch. Play cat games on it. That's what you'll be doing, playing some cat games on it. Yes, you would. I might send out some of my new interactive. Oh, they got some new stuff on here. Definitely gonna check out some new stuff on here. Let me see. I want to go over to, I need videos. That's what we need. Give me that YouTube. Bam! That's right. Get those shorts up in here now. Shorts all up in here. Finally got music to my videos. The little video promos up there. Looking nice. Somebody was like, yeah, I was checking out the video promos on the site. I love them. Yep. Show multiple slots of videos of our stuff. All nice together. Floor technology, ceiling technology, projector mapping technology. Hey, where's your remote control, buddy? I'm looking for it. Can't find it. You got it on your side, Rumpelcatskin? What? What did you call me? Rumpelcatskin. Let me see. I'm gonna order me a pizza. Sit up here and get the rest of my work done, because that's what we do. We put the time in to get it done. Yeah, because this whole site's going to be one big giant business card. This is going to be directing a ton of my offline business to, directly through this spot right here, or the other spots too. That's why we're hooking it up. Yep. See, everybody keeps thinking of the small picture. I got the small picture. Y'all got the, oh, it's online. No, 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 no. I gotta put a QR code in too next. Let's see. What you wanna watch? Some birds, supper? Fish? Ooh, let's look at some fish. I love fish. I love looking at fish. Fish are beautiful. Beautiful creatures. But no, yeah, I gotta come up there. Usually anytime, and besides, I wanna go to Baltimore anyway. I'm done. Go up there. I got family up there anyway. I haven't seen in years. So I'm gonna go pop in and say how they doing. Big family. We got family everywhere. I'm definitely popping over there. But I'm bringing the Marine on board because, again, he's a bounty hunter, by the way, anyway. But he likes to own theater and all that stuff like that. He's interested in it. He's been over here and watched screens and stuff like that I have over here. I set him up something nice for his backyard. He liked it. So, yeah, he's interested in the field. And been handy to have around. So he's going to help us do installments. He's good at contracting and all that stuff, so that's fantastic. Let me see. Where we at right here? No, we can't go there. We gotta go over here. Come on. We got over here. We're gonna go to this section over here. Grab this. Did I switch it already for the user? I did, didn't I? Let's see. We can't go there yet. I gotta go over here. And this right here. Is he sitting down like a Jamie? Sitting down like a look at you. Let me go pick this up for you, buddy boy. Alright, I'm gonna look at that whatchamacallit real quick. See if they want for that too. I'm gonna throw me a retro buy. Alright. Brain just shut off in 6 different directions. Can't do that right now. Let's go get this done first, and then we're gonna look at a retro buy build. I'm building my own retro buy system. But I'm making it out of a penny a 4 hyper thread. Yep. Because this is gonna come with them ID cables. Gotta get rid of that. Transfer rates are super slow with the ID cables. I'm gonna go in and hook up something else. So I'm going to modify that sucker. Yeah. So I modify them. They're fantastic. They run with Windows 7 too. Basic stable operating system for running your retro games. We've got a retro system. Alright, let me see. Go back to the list. We're watching something else on there. We got going over here. Let's go pop over there. Let's go drop in the 180. 80-inch block outside screen. Cut out. Pretty soon, no more keyboard. Pretty soon, I can just type it in. The virtual typing. Done. Once we get the whole Connect system hooked up in here, we're done. We move to the future. No more this. No more. All hand movements. All hand movements. All hand movements. I'm tired of this keyboard stuff. It's driving me crazy. I want to be in the future, people. Tired of this whole keyboard stuff. It's happening. Remember when PlayStation banned one of my accounts because it took $50 out of my account. Refused to say they took it. See, that's the one thing I hated, that nonsense. It took $50 out of my account I had a nerve to say, "Oh, we didn't take it," but you know, you took it. The charge already said it came out of y'all. At the end of the day, then they want to turn around and say that I paid for something. I would know if I paid for something at the end of the day. They made a mistake. They charged me too much on my service, but they wouldn't admit it. So I did a chargeback, and they got mad and they banned an account. So I was like, fine. I'll pay on my PC. I'll pay on it for free. And you know, it's funny because I remember having that conversation with the guy I had to argue with. You can't play our games. Yeah, I literally had that conversation with somebody. They're talking about, well, yeah, the difference between PC and us at the end of the day, that you don't have our games. Well, we do now, buddy, in your face. Take that. Yeah, I had an argument with the guy from over on PlayStation because they took $50 out of my check. Off my card. They took it did off my card. And I'm looking at my card like, what the freak is $50? So better my PayPal account. What the freak is $50 from my PayPal account? I looked up and it said first it said for a game. Like a game. I didn't buy any game. The guy was like, well, it's for online or something. Would you just charge me a whole bunch of months all in one hit at the end of the day? Like, seriously? They couldn't tell me. So I said, well, I want the money transferred back to the card. And the guy was like, well, no, we can't do that because it's already been charged already. Interesting. So I went to PayPal, and I filed a complaint against them. Got the money back. Later on, I'm having this conversation with them. And the representative got nasty with me. I said, well, fine, I'll play on PC. I don't need your crappy console anyway. Yeah, but you can't play our games, and our games are only for us. Can't get them on PC. I would like to have a conversation with that guy right now. Hey, buddy, you want to sit down for a minute? You want a soda pop? Yeah. Remember a conversation we had years back? I wish I had a time machine, I swear. I had a time machine, that's the only thing I'll be using it for, going back and getting in people's face and like, in your face, and then disappear. Remember that time we sat there and had this conversation about how you made some statement about how your game's exclusive, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? They're on PC now. In your face. I have to drop kick them too. You got to feel the pain of the future. I got to drop kick them. In your face. In your face. I was like, okay, is that it? Hold on for a minute. I need you to just hold this bullseye for a minute. And we running up, screaming and jump on the tram and go, yeah, right in his face. In your face. That's right. And every Taco was like, why do I do it with you? Why do I do it with you? Just go back in the future and tell people I told you so. I told you so. It's right here, ain't it? Yeah, it's a demonstration of black versus black. Most black versus black demonstrations ever. No one's able to catch up. No one. Y'all the ones behind. Don't get mad at me. Y'all gotta catch up. Oh, forget it. What's the point? No point. Look at that. Look at, I got to build a page. We gotta make it bigger. I know, we did this many. Oh, we was getting it in. I gotta do black on. We did black on this one already. Oh my goodness. Taco. They're not caught up yet. You know why? They don't care. They don't care, that's why. That's the only way to describe it. They don't care. They don't care. They just don't. I swear, if I ever catch one of you jerkers at a seminar somewhere talking about your product, oh, I'm going to burst your bubble badly. I'm like, hey, can you put that stuff against gray paint? I'm curious if that stuff will match. You think I'm joking? I would literally walk on anybody's seminar and do that to you. But your stuff should be tested, really, honestly. That's scary. You should have seen somebody says, hey, my gray wall is exactly the same color. How do I know that's not going to match? How do you get around that? Fake a heart attack? I guess that's how you would have to go out with it. You'd have to fake a heart attack. There is no way around that one. We want to run all the tests. How many we did? We got one. This is one I know we did. This is another. That's two. That's an older one right there. No, my shirt and pants didn't even match. And I have blue pants on and they didn't even match. Caw. We did it right there. Boom. Just completed. Let's load it up. Oh. I wonder if this will load. Are we coming in on shorts on this? I'm curious. This will actually work. It might not. We might have to do it again. But I don't care because I like doing tests. So I don't care. If it doesn't load, who even cares? Let's change that video. If it doesn't go through, then we'll do it again. If we do it again, we definitely got to be hyper. We're going to do something even crazier. Yeah, it loads. Oh, what the freak are they doing with the updates over there, man? I'm loving this. Oh, yeah, pretzel head. Oh, pretzel head. There's... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. It's pandemonia. You know, there's challenges on these things, right? And we got challenges on our videos here. Oh, zoomies. We're about to take off at 100 miles an hour. It's going to be charging up. There's challenges on these for people to match our black versus black test. That's when customers come in and they ask us, what's the black on black test? Is to make sure our products don't match black paint. And that's why I ask customers to compare our demonstration to other people at the end of the day to see if they're doing the same demonstration. They always come back and say, nope, they're not doing it. Mr. Bird, they're not doing it. See? One of the things you're going to have to learn when you do a black screen paint, this is a test you cannot skip. If you're doing a gray screen paint, guess what? This is a test you cannot skip. You have to do these tests, and they have to be posted directly to your website. If one person matches your stuff to a house paint anyhow, you're done. I hope you haven't tried to match your stuff, Mr. Fernando, because, man, I can't wait to get this guy in court. You have no idea how excited I am about this. I got that document completed, and it's done and finalized. Oh, I can't wait to get you in a courtroom alone. Me, you, and a judge. Just me and you and a judge. I can't wait. That's going to cost you so much money, it's not even funny. $30K. You're going to have to pay that pronto. Oh, sorry, $60K. You got to go do that twice. But the way things are going on, I doubt he's going to show up. Let me tell you right now. I doubt he's going to show up. Not in the courtroom or nothing like that. I doubt he's going to show up. It's crazy. I doubt he's going to show up. I guarantee you. He's not going to show up. This is not the time to be getting in trouble with the law. Not the time to be getting in trouble with the law. There's some crazy stuff going on. This is the time you got to keep your nose clean, super clean, because of what's going on in this world right now. Keep it under the radar. This guy got him all stuff all out in the open now. What do we got here? We got how many? We can knock all these out right now. This will be enough to hold all of them. Let me go back in and grab this one. I can't believe they're giving us shorts, man. Oh, I can load my customers. I can load all my stuff up because a lot of my stuff is in shorts. What's this right here? Oh, we couldn't do this one before at one point. I can do it now. Let me see what we got here. Look at that. All these crazy tests. Look at this. Man. Get some people to this house. Let me start challenging these people's screens in court about basically if your stuff basically matches house paint. Is that our screen? Oh, heck yeah. Yes, it is. Bam. That's why I went out and bought that fabric. Because you know why? Because I like doing stuff like that. Why not? Why not challenge it? I'll be challenging myself. I'll be going there telling my, hey, you see that over there? You put that against your screen. Let's do it. Challenge accepted. Come in here and conquer. Challenge accepted. Gotta challenge myself. Other people are scared to do these tests. They're like, no, I'm not doing it. You can't make me. It can't. Yes, I can make you. Yes, I can. I can take you to court and make you. You go do it, whether you like it or not. This is another test we did on Black versus Black. Ah, let's do it. Oh, this is right here. This is the hazer. We did one on the haze. Oh, heck yeah! Knock it out. We did the haze. Look at that. The haze knocked out the haze. Well, that's before I even built the system in here. That's before I put the system in. Uh-oh, charging station. Charging station. 500-degree charging. Row. In the charging station, charging up. Getting its charge on. Charge. Alright, let me see. We'll put this in here too. Knock this one out too. Put another one in there. Kaboom! Kaboom. Put that in there. Just drop that in. That's for the haze. What are you going to do with the haze? I might turn the haze into a physical screen. I'm thinking about doing that. Turn the haze to a physical screen. I might turn it to wallpaper. I haven't decided. Look at it. Kaboom! Give me another one. I hunger for black on black test. Rawr. I love these tests, man. Man, you miss out on so much fun when you don't do tests. I love doing tests. Test. I got myself a hot testing facility. I cannot wait. Look at this. More testing. More testing. Yeah. Let's just go back over here. More testing. Boom. Boom. You know, he gets charged up. He feeds off my energy. So if I'm excited about something, he runs around at 100 miles an hour because he's feeding off my freaking energy. Ain't that right, Taco? Gotta do yes. Like feeding off your energy. Feeding off your energy. How many times have I said that on camera? It's important to do black on black tests. I say that so many times on camera. People just be ignoring that. Like, we don't have to do it. It's not important. All right, fine. Ain't important. You better hope I never see me at. I never see you at a seminar somewhere talking about your product. Because I'm gonna show you why it's important. I'll be the guy yelling, like, yo, how do I know it's not gonna match everyday black paint? I'm gonna start a frenzy up in that dip. Because you're gonna have somebody gonna say it. You're gonna say it. I don't care. You're gonna go through life and someone's gonna say it. It's gonna come up. Either it's going to be the person who basically is buying it from you, or it's going to be the person who's trying to contract you. It's going to be somebody, but it's going to come up. People walk through house paint all day long in the store. How do they know what I'm buying? It's going to match. How are you going to guarantee me it's not going to match some house paint? Look at that. Look at that. It's insane what we do. Can we get more? Is there any more in there? Oh, these are the old ones, man. We do. Even the TV technology has it. They all have this. They have to have this. That's what we do. Yeah, you better hope no one in the crowd. You better hope you don't never get a jerk in your crowd that goes, hey, I don't know, it's not going to match house paint. You're done. What are you going to do? You're going to sit there and go, oh, shit, I'm having a heart attack. That is not going to work. You're going to have a heart attack at every seminar? The blackout cloth has it. What the halo system? Kaboom! Where do we have this? We got one more in here? The halo system? Is these right here? These are all these right here. These are the new ones we got. All right, I got another one here. I'm doing one more tomorrow. I'm doing it on ultra short throw. Black versus black on the ultimate screen that absorbs tons of light. Let's get that in there. Kaboom! Oh, we got it. We got everything in there. The kaboom. Make sure we got the settings on this one, so I'm gonna put the new one in there. It's all good to go. Kaboom! All right, that's done. Everything's good. Everything's good. We all got the kaboom going on. Kaboom. Go this up in here. What we have for the settings? Everything's good. Good. It's Gucci. Let's go publish right straight from the door. Boom. We just added in our black versus black demonstrations. We're going to add in more tomorrow. I'm going to do ultra short though, black versus black. Keep in mind, the entire page we have here is all a challenge. Yeah, seriously, it's all a challenge. You're literally going to have to complete this many. I'm telling you, you better hope. If anyone, at the end of the day, you decide, even if you decides to go back and do screen paints again, you better pray I never find you at an expo or nothing. I'm going to bring it up. I'm definitely going to bring it up. Does that match black paint? What about gray paint? Oh man, it's going to be a nightmare for some people. People don't think about that. I've actually, like I said, I've done testing behind closed doors, and I found some companies match gray paint. I ain't going to say who, but you've matched gray paint, and you're not good. I've been on their websites, not just them. Big companies that do screen paint. I've been on their websites. Went through all this stuff and everything. Smarter surfaces, I've been to their website completely. No testing. Nothing. I haven't had a conversation with them in the chat. I said, did your stuff tested? Have you done black versus black test, outside test, distance test, certified test? Ask them all these questions. They couldn't even answer any of the questions. That reminds me too. I have to blot them out. Because they're coming close, they're popping up next to my feed. And I don't know whether they're claiming the BS or what, but I'm going to have to basically put them down. So I'm going to put them against that new technology and that fully lit technology. I'm going to come over there because people need to see that we're in no category with them. So it means I'm going to have to basically flood. Oh. Man, yeah, somebody come make that comment, that's it. You know who started the black versus black? Trolls did. Yep, you guys started it. Look, when you do something at the end of the day, I take it to the extreme, okay? So in the 7s, one of them came in and said, how do I know your stuff doesn't match black paint? And I was like, that's a good question. And look what you started. You started an absolute nightmare for you, didn't you? That means that we can back this up on so many levels, it's not even funny. I even challenge myself. I find it so fun. What makes it even worse, I put these challenges out on other people, and you see what it's done to them, right? They found that their stuff is matching house paint left and right. People are terrified of that test. So the very things you guys tell us to do, we'll max it out. We'll raise the bar literally so high that we know you can't touch it, and we'll challenge you to do the same thing. If you don't, we'll pressure you into it. I take you to court. Don't give me ideas. What's wrong with you? That's a good idea, though. I like that. That was very nice. I like that. That's a challenge. I like that. Like the other one the guy gave me. The guy gave me another one. He came in and said, shorts to white levels. So we put a white sheet of paper, white papers up there, and we put all the certified screens up there, and we show the white levels first. And then the screens, our screen came out a little bit darker, and everybody else came out brighter. And it's like messing up. Let me ask you a question. This is when we had live, we can talk to people before they start getting disrespectful. I said, which one you think is going to produce higher color? They chose all the light colors. No, when our screen fired up, they all turned white. Our screen actually changed colors. Yeah, you got it mixed up. And it's not the light colors that make color. It's the darker ones. But you're still going to have to get color balance. That's why you do that black paint and the white surface next to each other, showing that one is showing too much contrast and one is showing not enough. Well, one can't see white levels and one can't see black levels. You need a perfect balance between the two. So what you're doing is your screen pulls up this high white level, which means your level is too high. You can't pick up the balance. You got it screwed up. You got it backwards. That's why we can do this kind of stuff right here. Got to have these tests done. We keep adding to this list. I'm literally running out of space on my website for black versus black. I'm literally going to have to build me a whole website on just test alone. So that way I can drop a whole website on somebody. I gotta bring somebody in for that because I am not doing that. There's way too many tests. So you got something to say about me? Just drop a whole freaking tip jumping test on it. I got a whole page. I got the whole page on a few people. Never contact me back. I wonder why. You know, people sit back and say, "Oh, you're being." It's not arrogant. It's testing. I put the work in. I got a right. You know, that's what I don't like when people sit there and say that, "Oh, you don't have a right to talk about how good your product's in," but I put the work in. I put the long hours in. Right now it's like 9:02. I'm still working on my page, still working on my site. What are you doing right now? Nothing. That's what they're doing. Nothing. They're crying about my work. That's what they're doing. As you should be crying about my work. Something that you can't do, something you can't achieve. I'm in here building. What are you doing? Crying about my products. That's what you're doing. And everybody's watching you on YouTube. Everybody's watching you in the world of you crying on my work at the day what I build. And that's all you can do. You can't build nothing new. You can't challenge me. You can't come against me. You don't have anything. You literally broke the law to try to take me down. Look what it got you. That's sad, ain't it? Really sad. Meanwhile, I got your trophies sitting under my desk. I got your cancellations. I got videos on you basically crumbling, falling, disconnecting your sites, all that. Constantly failing. You have gained no ground whatsoever. And I will design new technology and you will cry over that. When you're sitting in your prison cell, you'll continue to cry of what we do. Gee, Louise, I've never met people so weak in my life. There used to be a time when people make great screen paints and they challenged each other. Gotta make it a little better, you make it a little better. They didn't cry like that. They're like the Gen Z's of screen paint. No, I really can't say that because I met some Gen Z's the other day. They were pretty hard. So I was like, you know, cool. I like you guys. But other than that, these guys are crybabies. That's sad. As long as I live on this earth, I'm going to tell you something. These two jokers that made screen paint, Partey and Crow, will be the saddest individuals I have ever met in my entire life when it comes to screen paint products. The worst I've ever seen. The worst products I've ever seen. I can honestly say that. Remember, gentlemen, everything you got to say, save it for court. Remember, if you're in front of a judge, you can explain to them how you feel our products don't work, try to prove it. If you can't, you'll lose your shirt and your freedom. That's how that one works. So we got to back it up in court. When I say your product is trash, it's trash. We go to court. Explain to me what game range is. While we're in front of a judge, I'm dying to hear it. I want to see rear projection technology on your stuff. I've never seen that before. Period. Some little piece of glass and flashes on the camera, that's not enough. It's nothing at all, period. Anybody can take a piece of plexiglass, paint some of that, that frost paint on it, do the same thing. Nothing special. Show me something. Something different. That's the other one. I literally could have made all his, matter of fact, they show you how to make his product. You can still make his products now. Black and white challenge. Same thing. Nothing different. Mine was called a black and white challenge because you're trying to get him to do the mixes against his own stuff. Take that mix and put it against your own product, make it live on camera so it all sees it. If you tamper with anything, it'll be sneaky, and just put it against your product. That's all you gotta do. Never did it. Ever. Tells you right there. The black and white paint. Stuff to make it a long time ago. I was making black and white paint and they called the YouTube paint. That's where it came from. Of course, nobody knows who started it. Nobody. No one who knows who started YouTube paint. Somebody did. There are all types of people making that paint. All types of people all over YouTube making this gray and black paint. And it's always the same thing. It was bare 1050 flat black paint. That's what it was. And then we'll come back and says, I admit it. Yeah, I admit it. Admit what? That it's over the counter? It has to be over the counter. How else are you freaking making it? See, listen. Oh my goodness, he admitted it. Oh my goodness, really. I don't know how the people who live in your life stand to be around you at the end of the day. I'm telling you, all of it is. Every drop of it is. Before I was even online, it was a house paint. All of it's over the counter. Every bit of it. You have to. What are you making it from scratch or something? You're making that from scratch, you're going to have a whole lot of problems. You know why? Because you don't have the research lab to do it. That's why. You don't have the degree as a chemist to make it yourself. It don't work that way. Got to have zoning, got to have licensing that makes something like that from scratch. Getting a ton of trouble. Environmentalists will be all over you at the end of the day. Where are you dumping this stuff at? Where are you putting the empty containers and cans and bottles that all this stuff comes in? You know, even if you do empty out a bottle, there's still residue in those bottles. So where are you putting this stuff at? You can't be dumping it on your land. You'll be in a lot of trouble. So you have to have a special dumpster. A special crew has to come out there and take that away to put into a special landfill for that. You can't basically be dumping that in a regular trash truck. You crazy? You put the people who drive those vehicles at harm, you put everybody else at harm. Mind you, when them trucks compress, you ever heard of trash juice? You see it kind of drip out the side of a truck? That's when they compress all that. That chemical could be seeping out in the street. There you can't dump that stuff in a truck. And even when you do, basically, even to get one of those dumpsters, because I looked it up on how to get one of those dumpsters, we're going to be doing like an industrial level, you have to have all kinds of licensing to show that you basically have the ability to have the dumpster. You have to have the facility to put the dumpster next to. It's a whole lot of stuff you got to go through. You can't operate that stuff in a normal warehouse. Your warehouse has to be set for industrial, which means you can't use the average warehouse to process chemicals. There you go. That's why when people buy warehouses to fix them up for basically for studio apartments and all that stuff, license inspection has to know what kind of warehouse this was before you start building in there. Because if it's industrial, that means there could be a lot of chemicals in there that could be deeply embedded into the warehouse. Unless you're planning to tear the whole structure down and rebuild it, you're going down that route. That's why. I learned about all this stuff when I was wanting to get into real estate at one point. I wanted to do apartment complexes and all this stuff. That's how I learned all this stuff. And I called around and asked questions. And that's how I found out about all this stuff. You can't just be grabbing ideas off the top of your head with no research and just figure out, we're just going to put this together. This will work. You don't get yourself fined and sued. You can't be doing that. The reason why they have those rules in place. Imagine if they were testing some kind of strange chemical there and they put apartment complexes in there. You could be having cancer, you can nosebleeds, all kinds of stuff could go on in there. Because you don't know. And they find out this used to be a factory for testing chemicals. How would that make you feel at the end of the day? Not so preachy, would it? No. So that's the reason why you can't build an apartment complex in any place you want or anywhere else you want. You have to go in and do research to find out exactly what was there. Industrial warehouse. You couldn't pay me enough money to live in a freaking industrial warehouse. I'm freaked out enough about basically going into warehouses altogether because I don't know what they could have harvested in there. And then they have to ask your chemical, what's in it, all that stuff. Like, see this right here? You gotta have one of these. See what these are? This tells basically your formula right here. It doesn't tell what it's made out of, but it has to tell at the end of the day what it is, the basics of it at the end of the day. Because if this stuff spills, anything happens, they got to know how to clean that mess up. So you have to have one of these on your container, on anything you're selling or shipping to the United States Post Office. You got to have one of those data sheets. I didn't gotta do it right. They probably shipped a bunch of paint overseas and over the United States and didn't have any of those labels on the back of them. This stuff is probably not even tested, I bet you. Gotta have a data sheet in the back of there. I learned that when I was basically at the contract a long time ago with this guy overseas. I had a contract with him. They'll say, the first thing the guy says, hey, if this stuff spills, like how do we clean this up? Those are questions that are gonna come up a lot. So you have to have that on every single box. That is basically a water-based chemical. Now, my lung disease, which I don't have anymore, helps me in that situation. You know why? Because I still have traces of it. My nose is extremely sensitive to certain chemicals. It'll trigger it off just like that. Not my breathing part. It just makes me a little uncomfortable. So I have to be careful what I put in my containers. And I know what's in my containers because it would trigger my senses off in a hot second. And then when they sit there and ask me, I go, well, how do I know? Well, I had lung disease. My lungs are still a little sensitive to it. And it's right there in all my doctor records. It tells exactly the disease that I had, I was diagnosed with. So it'd be virtually impossible for me to be around this stuff. It was toxic because it would mess with me. So you have to have one of those forms on your box when you ship them out. That's straight lava. That is pretty cool looking. Look at that frog out there. Is that one of those no frog? Hit no toad. Taco. If Taco would have evolved to that, yeah, that would have been Taco. Look at his head, would have been gigantic. Look at Dad. Dad. Can you imagine having the zoomies at that size running around like, for 1,000 times, you can't fit to the doorway. Not like that. And take your zoomies someplace else. Like, rawr. I'm gonna put you over in that direction. Is his tail pop out of there? Where is he anyway? Oh, he's sleeping in his little bag. We gotta ready to get out. But I'll let you check out the real technology at the end of the day on a 720p projector that cost me $50. It's still in eco mode, by the way, in factory settings. Did you believe that? Yep. Factory settings. Factory settings. Did I finish up in here? What the heck am I looking up in here, by the way? I'm in here, chatty catty. Chatty catty! Ah, man, red tail panda. They're so adorable. Can't have them. I wish I could. I wish I could have a red tail panda. Yeah, gotta have your stuff in order, man. Gotta have your stuff in order. Jeez, look at the size of those feet in the back. No, the reason why I say all this stuff, man, because people think at the end of the day, no, they should have did better with their products, man. Should have did better with your products. And just look at the time wasted. Time wasted. On the labels, on the website, everything. And they got nothing out of it. Not a thing. Not good business people at the end of the day. Poor. Extremely poor. Right. Not good at business in any way whatsoever. Everyone cheated his way through the whole entire process and did nothing right in it all whatsoever. He did better. Let me explain something to you. Jamie did better when he was giving away free paints. He did much better when he was giving away free paints. When he was selling it, this is when he came in conflict. Well, he came in conflict with me when he was giving away paints for free. That's how we met. Came on my channel, I told you, and wanted me to give away my products, my ingredients to him. So he can basically say, we give away for free. He said, well, I'm giving away my product for free. You should. And I said, I'm not in that type of business. I'm in the business to make money. And that's how he got mad at the end of the day. It costs you now, man. We wasted all your time chasing and hating my company, and I spent my time building. Now, we finish this race at the end of the day, where are you going? You're going to jail. That's where you're going. Definitely, that's going to happen. And you're going to pay me tons and tons of money that you don't even have. And me, on the other hand, I'm going to come and basically build my company up on another level. You wasted your life on that. That vengeful hatred of trying to take down my company, you have wasted your life with nothing to show for it. That's sad. What you should have did was, when I told you no, you should have left it at that, went out, and continued to sell your products. That's what you should have did. And you could have done something with it. But you chose to try to chase after my company. You thought at the end of the day, me and you were both the same person. That's the problem, Mr. Fernando. You think me and you are the same person. We're not the same person. We're not. My track record versus yours. You can't even keep up to me. That's the problem. And I see the things that he does, like he'll go out, well, that's beautiful. He'll go out and he'll try to do things on the same level that I do. We're not the same people. We're not cut from the same cloth. I know how to conduct and run a company, you don't. You could have learned it down through time, but you're so bent and worried about what I was doing, you didn't keep an eye on what you need to be doing. You spent so much time watching my car from across the other lane that you didn't see a semi-truck, like I said, coming at you. Smacked it into you. And when we get done with you, there won't be any survivors. You have wrecked your life on chasing hatred. Yep. Told you, that was a time waster. That's what he is. He is nothing more than a 100% time waster. And it closed his business up. Did all that, moving on to bigger and better things just to get in more trouble and get sued. Wasting time. Another one spent all this money on labels and all this stuff. Can't even back his stuff up. Oh no. Ugh. I got so much technology coming out, it's not even funny. Yeah, let me see. Pentium 4, Hyperthread, PC. Dude, you're getting a Dell. Dude, you're getting a Dell. $100, really? Wait. No. I want the Dell, I want the PC. The PC, I want the whole PC. Hyperthread PC. Yeah. Ooh, man, that ain't bad. That is freaking ain't bad. I'm not paying that much money for a Pentium 4. Heck no. That ain't bad. Look at this. You could use these things for RetroPies. Pentium 4. This is the one I had right here. Exactly the one I had used. What's the highest window application that you can put on a Pentium 4? Should be Windows 7. Windows 7. Operating system that came with Pentium 4 computers. Alright, let me see what I have on here. Pentium. Let's see. Pentium fork, really? There's a dumb thing somewhere. Let's go over here and get it from here. Amazon asked them for $200. Amazon lost their freaking mind at the end of the day. They definitely lost their mind at the end of the day. You know, $400 for a penny and four. You lost your freaking mind. What are you smoking? This is one I used to have right here. No hard drive. It has no hard drive. It has no operating system on it. Okay, I need with OS. OS. Yeah, for retro gaming PC. Let me see, 256. Why are we ripping out the hard drives? What's the deal with hard drives, people? Everybody got no hard drives on these machines? Wow, 4 gigabytes of RAM. 4 gigabytes of RAM. This is awesome. This is awesome. 4 gigabytes of RAM. Pentium 3, no. Wow, this is some classics back in the day. No hard drive. Finally, we got one here with Windows XP on it. Jeez. Pentium 4, 2.6 years. 1.5 gigabytes of RAM. 40 gigabyte hard drive. Dang, 40 gigabyte. But 40 gigabyte was usually, let me see. But it still has the operating system on it too. And panel 2 something. Oh man, they got the all white tall tower. The tower. The white tower. Oh man, this would be hot. That would be hot right there. We'll do an all white tower. The old retro. Keep it retro. Pentium 3's had those retro. Pentium 2's had them too. But I don't want an operating system with a Pentium 3 and a Gulf. My goodness. Punch me in the head. Call me Charles. This is what I'm talking about. I like these right here. Get the AGP graphic card on it. Jeez. Come on, we need that OS. We got, no, forget it. I'm going to put down XP. You got any with XP on it? XP operating systems are cheap. I should just get the hard drive, load the XP on it, be done. Let me still one for XP operating system. How much for XP operating system, Windows 7? What are you asking? No, it's Windows XP. Windows XP. Windows XP. Operating system. Yeah, it's cheap, like $13. It ain't much. Oh no, take that back. It's $180. Jeez. That costs more than Windows 11. What the freak? Let me see. The operating system need to come out of this one quick. With Windows XP. Yeah, it is XP because Windows 7 was different. I forgot about Windows 7. Got that kind of mixed up. Maybe XP7 is Windows XP. Let me see, 120. What we got with this? Windows XP, 40 gigs. I can take a 40 gigabyte hard drive. Because it doesn't take much to download these games on here. These retro games, old school retro games on here. It says Windows XP. Pentium 4, Windows XP, 2 gigabytes of RAM, and 170 gigabyte hard drive. That ain't bad right there. $35. That's it. Man, the Windows XP. I'm gonna give him 40. Give him extra. Delta 2005 Pentium 4. I wish I had the Hyperthread. The Hyperthread is freaking sick. These are Hyperthreads. Let me see. That page at Pentium 4 Hyperthread. Hyperthread.
Intel implemented hyperthreading on an x86 architecture processor in 2002 with the Foster LP-based Xeon. It was also included on the 2.06 GHz Oracle-based Pentium 4 in the same year, and then remained as a feature in every Pentium 4 HD, Pentium 4 Extreme Edition, and Pentium Extreme Edition processor since.
This is it right here. These are the Hyperthreads. These are running the IDE cables. Memory is 2 gigabytes of RAM. Why would you basically not bring the hard drive into it? So, let me see. This one is modified. I got 2 terabytes on that's modified. It'll make a difference. It's so good. I'm gonna do modification myself. We got Windows 98. Ugh. Ugh. I ain't doing a 200 for that. No, heck no. Sheesh. I'm better off building this thing from scratch because literally they just nickel and dime you this. Like really, you can just build this thing from scratch. Let's build it from scratch. Jeez, easy. It'd be cheaper, much cheaper. They're trying to get too much. For that, too much. Let me see. Dell Pentium 4 Hyperthread motherboard. Build it from scratch. You're asking too much. $28. Take a look at this board. Power supply right there. There's the PCI slots. These are your gold. That's gold right there, baby. You don't know what that is, but that's gold. Gold in the hills, baby. Gold. That's PCI slots right there. That right there is your AGP. AGPs can run basically the old graphic cards that run off the VGAs, but you can actually override that and get a PCI that has HDMI. You got 4 slots here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So chances are this is running IDE, which is the ribbons. But you can put a slot here that runs SATA, which means that you can run your SATA data cable into your CD-ROM, which we don't need. Or you can run SATA into your hard drive, because most likely your hard drive is running on these right here. These are your ribbons. These are your IDE ribbons right here. One is for hard drive, one's for floppy disk, and the other one is for your optical drive, which we bypass all these because we don't need that. We need this right here. This will allow you to run a PCI card with SATA outputs. That'll run your SATA data transfer to your optical drive, SATA output. It has 4 outputs to your hard drive, and then so forth. We ain't running floppy, so we don't need it. Let me see if there's any SATA outputs on the board. Chances are no. Nope, not on the board. All right. 2 DIMM slots here for your memory. That's SCRAM. That's what it's using. That's much cheap. That's real cheap. This is a power supply right there. Where's our kill switches at? Kill switches. Where are you? If it's Dell, chances are you got to use their freaking kill switches. Freaking jokers at the end of the day. Kill switch would have been right there. That's kill switch. That's definitely kill switch. Yep, we can override this. We got the board there. Yeah, we're gonna build a virtual pi setup from the door. Yeah. So that'll skip all that. We don't need the optical drive. We probably gonna need the optical drive because we gotta run freaking the operating system, which is probably gonna be running off a disk. I want the old school board. They want too much. They're asking too much for the case. They're too much for it. Let me see. Old school white PC case. That's not old school. That's not even old school. What the freak? That's not even old school. What are we doing here? No, get that out of here. That's not even old school. Let's go vintage. Vintage white PC case. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. This is old school. They used to make these out of sleepers. They're putting this beast of a freaking PC in there. This would be the case. Oh man, I'm getting a floppy disk on mine. Oh. I wonder how much you're asking for these things. Anything dropping on eBay? eBay got one? I bet you be an arm and a leg. Maybe that beige, baby. That beige. What you want? How much you asking for this beige, baby? Told you $150. Because it's vintage. It's vintage. That's what it is. Vintage. Especially at the tall towers. Tall towers. Something that had 8 or 9 bays into it. Oh. Look at that, man. Oh, this has a computer in it. Beige PC, baby. With the giant CRT monitor that weighed like 60, 70 pounds just to lift a 13-inch. You had to turn into the Hawk just to lift one of those suckers, but this is back in the day. Got the floppy drive on it. CD-ROMs, people had the dual CD-ROMs for burning, for duplicating programs. Oh my goodness, this is super old retro. I'm gonna visit. what you got over here? Oh, yeah. Wait, this is another country. Where am I bringing to? English. Well, you ain't saying anything, so I don't even know. Alright, any money, my brother got this one. If it didn't go through, it wouldn't let me in. Come on, we need the vintage. Oh, it's another country. It's a different language. You're speaking English, but everything here is different. How much they want for it's in different. It's KR, which I don't know what this stands for. Anyway, that is a vintage. That's where a lot of old parts went to. They went overseas. I want that old vintage PC look. Retro. Design my own retro. I'm gonna get some Miami Vice stickers, the old fashioned ones in the game. Grand Theft Auto. Vice City. Get some old stickers on here. Look at this. Is this the whole PC? Of course you couldn't get this in the one, could you? Oh, it's a Y2K one, got it. I just want to strip it out and put a PC in there. That's what I want to do. Case is gorgeous. I mean, you're looking at this case and go, ew. This case is gorgeous. This is beautiful. This is what you call beauty. This is art. Definitely. It's got that whole art look to it. I love it. You know, it's messed up because I told you about that church that had all them antiques in it. They had a computer room and they had antique pieces in it just like that in there. Apples. Apple desktop PCs. The old discs from back in the day. Like in the 70s. What a shame. Alright, I gotta get out of here. God bless.